Today I'm going to go over 5 things that may be making you feel lost in life and ways to be able to fix it so that you're able to feel a sense of joy, a sense of motivation in life, a sense of ambition to get done what you need to get done. Let's go. Number 1, too much social media. Now, social media in moderation it's a good thing. It's a good way to be able to keep up with everything that's going on and to be able to keep updated in other people's lives that you may know. But whenever it's over consumed and you're using it all the time and you're using it for the wrong reasons, then it can become a big problem that can make you feel very lost in life. A lot of people tend to get on social media, they see everybody else's life and they see the highlights and they're like, man, how come my life isn't like that? How come I can't live the way that they're living? And what that tends to do is it tends to bring people into a depression because they believe that they're not doing something right or that their life is not good as others. What they don't realize is those are highlights of other people's lives. All of us are human beings, all of us go through different emotions, all of us go through trials and errors. So when you're looking at just the highlights, it seems like they may have perfect lives when in actuality, they don't. So make sure that you're not on social media too much. Don't get consumed into all the highlights of everybody else's lives, but realize that you have the power to be able to change your life into whatever you want. Life is always going to be difficult, but whenever you see things on social media, people tend to have a frame of reference that is completely off, thinking that life should be like that, when in actuality, their life isn't even like that. Number 2, unhealthy eating habits. This is a problem that could cause many issues short term and also a lot of issues long term. This is something that can really come back to haunt you later on in your life if you're not careful. Eating healthy is so important and you will start feeling so much better immediately because you're not putting all the bad food into your body. If you're constantly going out eating fast food all the time, or you're just not eating well and you're eating garbage food, you're not gonna feel great. You're gonna start putting on weight that you don't wanna put on. You're gonna have less energy throughout the day because you're not putting healthy food into your body. It has a trickle-down effect that takes on every part of your life. And long term, if you're not eating healthy now, it can give you so many problems with your health that will come long term. So you want to make sure that you are eating healthy, because when you're eating healthy and you're eating how you need to be, then I'm telling you, you will feel the difference immediately and you will thank yourself later on in your life as well. So when I say eating healthy, I don't mean that you need to have this strict diet. Only vegetables, I'm only going to eat this and I'm never going to eat anything else again. No, but set yourself days to where you can eat what you want. So for example, if you want to have a few cheat meals on the weekends, then do that. And then throughout the week, make sure that you're eating healthy. But just make an effort to eat healthy so that you will thank yourself later in the long term. Number 3, which goes right along with number 2, is not drinking enough water. If you're not drinking enough water, you have to realize that the human body is made up of almost 70% water, as we learned from even elementary school. So if you're not getting enough water, even a slight decrease in the amount of water in your body can cause major dehydration and even death if you lose too much of it. So not having enough water in your body will cause a lot of effects. You'll have less energy. Your muscles are less filled because whenever you're drinking a lot of water, it actually fills up your muscles. So whenever you're not drinking enough water, your muscles are going to look like they shrunk. So water has so many different effects. And if you're drinking enough water throughout the day, I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better. And once again, it's going to cause you not to have health problems later on in life. So make sure that you're eating healthy and make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day. A rule of thumb that you can go by is half your body weight in ounces. That's how much water you need to drink per day. So for example, for someone that's 160 pounds, then I need to drink at least 80 ounces of water a day. If you follow that rule of thumb, then you're going to be getting enough water and you're not going to have to worry about all the defects that come from not having enough water. Number 4, not taking time for yourself. Now, I was a major culprit of this one, not taking time for myself. I engulfed myself in so many different things all the time, whether it was in electronics or whether it was in other things that would take my mind off of what I need to do in life. I was a major culprit of this and I never allowed myself time to just think on my own. But I realized after putting this into practice how important it is to take time for yourself. If you're not taking time for yourself and you're trying to avoid your own thoughts, then you're naturally just going to feel lost because you're not allowing yourself to process everything that's going on in your head. So every night what I started doing is before I go to sleep, I try to take at least 30 minutes to an hour to stay away from screens, stay away from everything else, and try to process all the thoughts that are going on in my head. And I started even journaling at nighttime before going to sleep, writing everything out so that I'm able to have a physical copy of everything that's going on in my head. Whenever you do this, it just makes you feel so much better. You're not overconsumed in everything else and worrying about everything else, and you learn to really focus on what's going on in your head, your goals that you want to set, the things that you want to do, the things that you mentally are concerned about. You start registering all this inside your head, and it allows you to live at more peace in realizing the vision that you have for life. So make sure that you're not overconsumed in everything else and not taking time for yourself. Make sure you take your time for yourself every single day so that you're able to process everything that is going on in your mind. And number 5, not taking action. Procrastination is a huge thing when it comes for people trying to achieve their goals. So many people have like this fear of just starting. I was one of those people. I had a fear of just starting of what I wanted to do because I was worried about what everybody else would think. Until I realized that, you know what, it doesn't matter. I need to get this started. If this is something that I want to do, then I just need to start. So once I had that mentality and I started doing that, then things started trickling down and things started happening. So stop waiting for a perfect time to start something that you want to do. Instead, just do it right now. There's no better time than right now. And later on, when you look back at your life, you will thank yourself for starting at this moment rather than waiting until the perfect moment, which there is never a perfect moment. That moment will never come. So if you're waiting to do something right now and you just haven't started, even though you know that you need to, then just do it. Stop waiting, because this is going to make you feel lost, and you're going to feel a sense of disapproval in yourself because you know that you should have started and you just haven't done it yet. So make sure if there's anything you want to do it now. Don't wait until later. And those are 5 things that may be making you feel lost in life and ways to be able to fix it. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and share it to anybody who needs this message so that they can get out of the rut that they are in and start pursuing what they want in life. I'll see you guys soon, and peace.